So let's give it an open. Inside of here, pretty much, I open these up to take a look, make sure everything is complete, make sure I can pre-assemble it. So yeah, everything you see in here comes in the box. Little service card in case you have any questions. The assembly instructions, which, upside down, look pretty straightforward. As you can see at the bottom, this is a 2-tier Hummingbird feeder, so that's kind of neat. All right, let's see what's inside. We have a long hook, we have a short hook, and then we have the full meat and potatoes of the feeder. Right. And we'll assemble this so you can see how everything looks. I'm just kind of opening up everything so it's easy to see what's inside of it and what you know you're getting in here. All right, pretty cool system the way that it sets up, and yeah. All right, so we have everything pretty much laid out. Push that stuff out of the way, we don't need that. If I can do it from muscle memory, and it's not that difficult of a setup, basically one of these inner rings plugs into the outer ring. All right, sits nice and firm. You do that with the other one as well. Plug in and plug in. It's pretty soft plastic, but it doesn't look like it's cheap plastic. It feels nice and good quality. It's just got a little bit of bend to it, which you want on, you know, something that's going to be swinging around in the wind and, you know, being beaten by the sun and everything else like that. So one of these fits into here. So you can put a small amount of Hummingbird feed, and then the other one, which is the larger guy, goes into the other piece. And again, the order doesn't matter. They're interchangeable, things like that. All right. This is supposed to be like a squirrel guard or something like that, so it keeps, you know, certain animals from climbing into it. I believe the instructions say it goes this way, but let's just double check to make sure. Yeah, so it's pointing up. All right. So this plugs all the way through here. Goes through. It can be removed, but I don't know why you necessarily need to. And then it snaps into place on here, so it's holding the first the Hummingbird feeder on here. All right, it moves, it rotates, kind of cute, kind of cool. And yeah, this second hook plugs into here. Come on, there we go. And then what you're supposed to do is get the Hummingbird feeder hanging, and then you put the second one on top of it, so it's like a 2-tier system. I can't really show you it the other way, but if I can stretch it out, you can kind of see that it's held together like that. It moves a little bit in the wind, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Might catch the attention of some hummingbirds, but it's a pretty good construction. And yeah, my neighbor was kind enough to create some hummingbird food, so we will fill that up and see what it looks like outside. All right, we got our little trays ready up for our hanging little items, so let's get that open. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Almost. All right. Pour this in. Nice, delicious sugar water for the hummingbirds. All right. I hope that's enough. It probably is. Put the caps on. I'll move this guy over a little bit. Put this cap on. They fit nice and well. And then, yeah, it kind of looks like I can just choose wherever I want to place this. So I'm going to put the large one on here. This is tough to do with one hand. Use two hands when you're setting this up. All right, and then we got to take the other guy. We put that guy on. And that's pretty much our hummingbird feeder. A little off to the side. Let me fix it. All right. Got the hummingbird feeder all set up. You can see that the little flower symbols are there, nice and attractive to hummingbirds. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this cup is for. I think it keeps squirrels and other weird animals out who want to try to eat it, or maybe ants. Not exactly sure, but yeah, we have our 2 items on here. If the wind starts blowing, that's going to be okay. It's a pretty snug fit to hold this, so I don't see them necessarily being blown away or blown off or anything unless you get some crazy winds. But you know, I can pull on this pretty hard. I'm actually pulling down the metal arch that's holding things up as opposed to putting any unrealistic strain on the feeder. So maybe I'll capture a few videos of a hummingbird or something swinging by, but if not, you know, that's okay. We'll see what we can do.